Hello everyone, welcome to Gotta Start Somewhere, Regulation F with Pokemon Showdown. Happy New Year everyone. It is New Year for me as well. It will be January 2nd for you guys when this airs. I hope you guys had a wonderful new year, and also a lot more wonderful ones to come. I have been playing a little bit on my own, and then I started really tilting, and then I dropped my scores a lot. So I gotta do some things to make sure that I bring it back up. I'm having difficulty dealing with Flutter Manes in general, and what it can do against my team. So I just gotta figure out how to deal with that. Maybe I just double up into it, even if it means that it, lets things wrong forward. Sorry, this RSV is killing me. Um, so as always, if you like my videos, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, comment. Anything helps out immensely with my channel. Thank you very much. And let us get started. We are going to start with. Alright. Tornadus, Flutter Mane, Urshifu, Incineroar, Among Us, and Iron Hands. I was just like, what is that? Probably go with Ting Zap, Chien Pao, maybe Dragonite, maybe Gouging Fire. I think Gouging Fire is gonna be okay. I could go Sinistcha, but what can Sinistcha do other than that? So I'm just gonna go with Gouging Fire. Urshifu Incineroar. There you go. As always, play Earthquake. I can protect. Terra Ghost, Brave Bird, Urshifu. Please don't switch out. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, you turn, huh? Iron Hands, Brave Bird. Does about half. Now it's time that I do something. It has Fake Out again. It can Fake Out again into Tinglu. I'm not going to Fake Out into Zapdos, but I do want to switch it out. I might just do a double switch. Fake Out. Wow. Come on. Really gotta do me like that, huh? I can. Close combat's not gonna do much. I want to howl. And I think I want to protect. Volt switch is resisted. Probably Flutter Mane comes out again. No, Urshifu Rapid Strike. Let's protect this. And bring up the Tinglu. No, I could probably sucker. Tried to burn it. Oh shoot. Forgot. Keep forgetting. It's not going to kill. And it also, maybe it has Punching Glove. Okay, Fake Out again. I'm going to Heat Crash, Iron Hands. Actually, it'll probably die. So I'm going to Tinglu and close combat. Which one is stronger? Probably close combat or Shifu. Hey, fake out. Yep. Surging strikes. Oh wow, there is faster. All right. That's not good. Are you kidding me? Rain punch. I think that is game. I really don't see a way around it. Oh, what? People are getting pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna earthquake. How I'm gonna bring everything on Tinglu? Oh, never mind. I had fake out. Earthquake. Drain punch. Yep, I think that's it. That's game. Not much I can do from here. And I can't beat the Urshifu nor the Flutter Mane that is behind. Yep, that is game. That's unfortunate. People are so good these days. But we are going to go over what went wrong. Okay. So let's see. Let's do this one by one. January 1st, 26. It sucks to, you know, end the day with the loss. I mean, begin the year with the loss, but it is what it is. Switch out Tornadoes. Flutter Mane. Urshifu. Water. I mean, Rapid Strike. I keep saying water. Incineroar. Amoonguss. And Iron Hands. So he led Flutter Mane and actually, what did it need? Let me just take a look at this again. Incineroar and Urshifu. Incin, Urshifu, and then brought out Iron Hands and Flutter Mane. So this is definitely Scarf Urshifu. Yeah, it is stronger, but it's not that much stronger. Probably very fast variant, right? Because I'm running a Scarf, he's running a Scarf. The speed tier cannot be that much different. Let's see. Oh no. Is it you? Yeah. It is 97. And Galarian Zapdos is 100, and I am running it's not full speed, 236. So maybe it's AS Scarf. That's why he's faster. Yeah. So I brought Tinglu, Galarian Zapdos, and then I had Gouging Fire and the Chien-Pao in the back. Just watch the Scarf Urshifu, usually faster than Galarian Zapdos, which sucks. Right. What would I have brought that is different? Maybe bringing Sinistra is better than gouging fire. I would have still brought. That makes it faster. I mean, no, not faster, stronger. Boost type, protect, fake out, U-turn. That's the problem, right? And then brought out the Iron Hands. What is a better turn? A better turn would be to not. Well, I guess he. So the best thing for him to do is he faked out Tinglu. So maybe he knew about the Ghost Tear on the Zapdos. Um, because it is like a known team, right? So and U turn on the Zapdos could have. I was hoping that he would like Surging Strike into Tinglu, but then if that was the case, I would have switched out with something else like a Sinistra in the back. So I think having Galarian Zapdos lead is not a bad idea. Maybe having a Dragonite would could be an answer with the Scale Shot, because it has probably Flutter Mane to be scared of, but maybe I should have tried Dragonite plus Galarian Zapdos with Sinistra and Tinglu as my lead. I'm gonna start to utilize more Dragonite against the Flutter Mane and see if that works out better. Um, but Zapdos, leading Zapdos against Incineroar is a good idea, but I just this time I didn't recognize early enough that Urshifu was faster than Zapdos. And I should always be mindful of the speeds that are happening. But it's a little bit hard in Showdown because things happen so quickly, you know. And once we get into cartridge, it's going to be easier because the game goes a lot slower. So Brave Bird in Iron Hands doesn't kill. Yeah, to switch out into Chien-Pao and then EQ. I should have EQ'd. I should have just attacked, Brave Birded into Incineroar and then EQ. That's probably the better thing. Oh no, Fake Out goes into what it was a Tinglu slot and knockoff. So I could have just Brave Birded into Iron Hands for the kill, and then could have switched out, could have just EQ'd, whatever. I also could have Brave Birded into Incineroar to bring it down lower and bring everyone to EQ range in the future. So there's no reason for me to back out, actually. And in here, yeah, Protect is not a bad thing. Volt Switch is not a third thing. I did Howl. Oh no, I protected here. Oh well, yeah, I howled and then it Volt Switch out, and then I don't know why I protected against an Urshifu. I should always just try to attack something, because Surging Strike will always just do a lot of damage, and Parting Shot makes it stronger. And because the Zapdos is slower than Urshifu, it died. If I had Sinistra in the back, I could have used Rage Powder. But you know, just brought out the wrong leads, brought out the wrong things, and with the Surging Strikes, able to kill the Zapdos, and that's probably game from there. A lot of things that I could have done different. Definitely the wrong leads. Definitely not being mindful of U-turns. But in the first U-turn that Urshifu did, it didn't matter much because where else would I have attacked into it, even with the U-turns? So yeah, third game. I think I have time for one more. Or actually, let's have me go over a one of the reviews from the past that I have been trying to deal with. It is against the also another Flutter Mane team. Give me 1 second. Into history. What is this called? This is against the Box Father. Here. So is this against this team? Against the Ursaluna Blood Moon, Farigiraf, Incineroar or Shifu Single Strike. It turned out Ogerpon Water and the Flutter Mane. The enemy red left Flutter Mane and Urshifu Single Strike, and then it was a pretty close game. I want to show you when I am playing this. Flutter Mane Urshifu, I brought out Tinglu and Glare and Zapdos. Maybe I should stop leading Tinglu against the Flutter Mane. Maybe Dragonite is not a bad choice. I could have Coaching and Iron Head on Flutter Mane. That was actually a thing that I was thinking about. With Steel Terra, of course. Brave Bird into Urshifu brings it down to Sash. And then Poison Terra. What would a Dazzling Gleam anyway? It's a Flutter. It's probably a probably Specs Flutter Mane. I think that it's difficult to tell, but watch out for Sash on Urshifu Single Strike, and Terra Blast brings it down to 91%. Brought out the Sinistra. Rage Powder, Wicked Blow unfortunately kills it because I'm not Terra and this is not a water. So bringing up the Sinistra is a little bit bad. But let me just write this. With Ogerpon Water, it's likely or possible Urshifu is Single Strike instead of when there is a Heart Flame, where the Urshifu most likely in that case is Rapid Strike, the water version of it. So in that case, I wouldn't have brought out the Sinistra because Sinistra doesn't really have that much against the Urshifu, and also it doesn't have maybe it's decent against Ogerpon, but Poison Terra Tinglu is already pretty good against Ogerpon, so I could have brought like Dragonite, probably Dragonite, Galarian Zapdos, and then bring Tinglu in the back with Chien-Pao, probably. For the leads, and might have worked out a little bit better. It does take it out, take out the Flutter Mane into hit. Farigiraf is out, Ursaluna Blood Moon is out, and I think this is where the problem was. So I want to take a look at this actually. Let's see if it is common for that to happen. Ursaluna Blood Moon is usually EV spread is not really much on the defense, so they don't really do much on the defense. So now it's time for my the Korean version of the calculator, which you guys can read most of it. But it's okay. I always tell you what it is. Chien-Pao, Ice Spinner, Max Attack, Adamant, Sword, and Ursaluna is Tatugong, Blood Moon, and okay, so it's about 25% of the time that it dies. And like I said, it probably just do like 4 on the HP as always, right? Yeah, 4 on the HP, so that makes it only 12.5% of the time. Chien-Pao, Ice Spinner does Oko only 12.5% of the time, so definitely sacking the Chien-Pao here and hitting the Earthquake is definitely better. So yeah, actually no, sacking Chien-Pao is not great here. What should I have done? I don't think there was anything that I could have done here. Right? Ice Spinner that did not kill. It's not like there was anything else that it would have done. Hyper Voice brings it down and it dies. It would have Hyper Voice anyway, because Tinglu cannot kill. Dazzling Gleam brings it down pretty low, and Throat Chop, and it's just unfortunate that Farigiraf is faster than Tinglu. So this was not a very trick room. It's not a very slow Farigiraf, right? Usually Farigirafs run 180 on speed, so they're usually pretty fast. So with that being faster and me already using the steel poison terra, didn't work out very well. Maybe if I brought up both the Dragon Knight and Steel Terra on that, and it would have much better typing against the Farigiraf. But it would also be die more to Dazzling Gleam, so the Psychic kills it. It's just that it brought the Psychic. Was that the problem? How often do they have the Psychic? About 66% of the time. Maybe they're less likely to bring Dazzling Gleam than they do Psychic, so maybe Poison Terra is actually a worse choice against the Farigiraf rather than not. Okay. Yeah, almost very close, but I did lose. I kind of put this on the Pokemon VGC Discord channel because I wanted to figure out if there was anything that I could do to maneuver around this a little bit better. So if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know. I just maybe, like I said, putting out the Dragon Knight is the answer against this. Well, guys, thank you again for watching. Happy New Year. I hope you guys enjoy my thumbnail. I'm going to probably make new one as more things to come with Pokemon Champions and everything, but it is very difficult to make thumbnails and when I'm not the one actually making them. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything that is going on. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next battle. Bye bye.